Noon, I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Drivers are apparently staging a sick out.
More than a dozen lines are being impacted. KTLA 5's Gene Kang is in Hollywood with the developing news. Gene?
Hi, Glenn. Hi, Lou. This could have a huge impact for Metro bus riders. That's because more than a dozen bus lines could be impacted as those drivers are calling out sick today. As you take a look at this, that is a big problem as many bus drivers are not showing up to work. LA Metro is dealing with a safety crisis on their buses and trains. Recent violent attacks have raised major concerns among passengers and drivers alike. Metro says intentionally calling out sick is a violation of their collective bargaining agreement. They hope drivers will reconsider. Let's take a look at this. Metro officials say these are the lines that will be impacted, more than 15 in all, potentially long delays due to staff shortages. Here's also a statement from Metro Los Angeles that we got into the newsroom. It says in part, bus operators are the face of Metro. They are the lifeblood of the Metro organization. We share their frustration and have expedited the installation of barriers to keep them safe, as well as the redeployment of safety and security personnel on board buses to deter assaults. We appealed to our operators to reconsider the impact that their plan to call in sick will have on some of the most vulnerable people in the county. Now, as part of that statement, they also say they realize a lot of the people within the county have to get to their final destination to see family and friends, and sometimes very big emergency situations, so they know that this will be an ongoing problem. We have also reached out to the bus drivers union this afternoon for a comment. We're waiting for a reply. Reporting live here in Hollywood, Gene Kang. Back to you in the studio.
Developing news, a deadly tuberculosis outbreak in Long Beach is prompting health officials there to issue a public warning.
KTLA 5's Corrine Winter live in Long Beach with more on the source of this outbreak. Hi, Corrine.
Hi there, Lou. One person dead, 9 others hospitalized. Those are the latest numbers in this outbreak that health officials say is tied to a hotel room here in Long Beach where those individuals were staying together inside a hotel room. Now, we've been speaking to residents, getting some reaction to this news. Some are very concerned. Others are taking a more relaxed approach.
I don't think getting hysterical about it is the right move.
Still wear masks when we're inside in crowded places, so because of COVID, and we're continuing to do that.
Now, since the end of April, there have been 14 reported cases of tuberculosis. It's also known as TB, tied to this outbreak. As for possible exposure, health officials say about 170 individuals may have been exposed to the illness. And right now, officials are reaching out to guests and workers who may have come into contact with those infected. TB mainly affects the lungs, and the bacteria is spread through the air when someone coughs, sneezes, or speaks. Those with HIV and AIDS and others with weakened immune systems are more at risk for infection. We'll soon show you the list of symptoms. TB in most cases can be treated with antibiotics. Also important to point out that not everyone who's infected with the bacteria will get sick. There are 2 different conditions. You have the latent TB infection and also TB disease. Doctors offering this advice.
At this point, if you believe you've been exposed, then contact your doctor. The health department will also be doing contact tracing, and if they call you and say, we believe you might have been exposed, then follow their guidelines of going to a clinic, calling your doctor, or going to an urgent care center or an emergency room. Whatever it is that they recommend, follow through with it.
Take a close look at this list. Symptoms include bad cough lasting 3 weeks or longer, chest pain, coughing up blood or phlegm, weakness, fatigue, weight loss, no appetite, chills, fever, and night sweats. And one of the big questions that we've been getting from people here in this community of Long Beach, where did this occur? How can I avoid that locations? Well, health officials did not disclose the name of that hotel. That's the latest here in Long Beach. Corrine Winter, KTLA 5 News.
Corrine, thank you. An investigation is underway in Orange County after a man and woman were found dead inside of a storage unit. Another man was seriously injured in that violent altercation.
A bloody spear was also found at the scene. It is unclear if it is the murder weapon. KTLA 5's Alina Abovian.